Hi guys, today we will be doing 2018 competition makeup for Diamond Dance Works. A couple of things have changed over the course of the year, so we want to give you the lowdown on what to expect. So let's get started. You are going to start with a primer. This is Urban Decay Primer Potion, and this is going to prevent the eyeshadow from being distorted over the course of the day. So we're going to just put it on our eyelids and rub it in. Now we're going to start with a base color. I'm going to be using Tarteist Pro palette this year. It's still purchasable at Sephora so that you can use all the same colors that I'm using. And I'm going to start with Fierce. It is a purple based color. Now I'm going to take a crease brush and I'm going to go in with the color Vamp. It is a dark plum color. I'm going to go back and forth in my crease. Then I'm going to take a little bit of gold. It is the ethereal color in the corner. And I'm going to go back and forth over that light purple that I did just in the inner corner. Then I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to use the classic color up in the top corner. It is a white and I'm going to just clean up some of the stuff that I've been doing. So I'm highlighting underneath my brow. And I'm going to take it into the corners as well. Now that I have my corners done and my highlighting, I'm going to go to my face and then I will come back to my eyes. So the first thing I want to do is I want to use a concealer. It's a green concealer, so for anyone who has some acne going on, this is a great alternative to cover it. So I'm just going to dab it on any place that I see a lot of red on my face. And then I'm going to blend it in. Once I think that I have it blended in pretty well, I'm going to use another concealer. It is CoverGirl Ready Set Gorgeous. And I'm going to put it under my eyes in a triangle. And on any place that I just used that green concealer. And once again, I'm going to rub that in. Now I'm going to use a foundation. I'm going to be using a liquid foundation, and that's just because it's better for stage makeup. It'll stay longer than the powder foundation. So I am using the Naked Skin by Urban Decay. And I'm going to use a brush to help me out. So I'm going to put on a pretty helping amount on my brush and just start rubbing it in, getting all the way to my ear and even into my neck. Alright, now that I have my base coat of my foundation, I'm going to use a bronzer. This is a really important one for dancers. I'll be using Chocolate Souffle by Too Faced. And I'm going to take a larger brush and start by just starting on my cheekbones. And I'm going to also take this down to my neck. I'm going to also use another brush. It is a square brush to go ahead and get my collarbones This is important to make sure that the color is even from the face to the neck. Now I'm going to go back through with my concealer. You can also use a contouring kit. This is the cheaper way to do it, and I'm going to make a couple of triangles, 2 under my eyes and 1 on my forehead. And this is going to highlight some important areas. I'm also going to do a little dab on my nose. And I'm going to take another brush and blend that in. Okay, at this point I would want to do a little bit of blush. So I'm going to be using a darker blush. It's in the red family, this middle one. Okay, now for the fun stuff. We do have to wear fake eyelashes for competition, so there are a couple different kinds you can get. You can get number 45 or 51 by Andrea, or if you're going to go purchase these things such as the Tarteist Pro Palette or the primer by Urban Decay, then you can pick up these from Sephora, it's number 23, also called Celebrity Faux Lashes, and we're going to be using these today. I will be using Duo glue, and the reason I use Duo glue is because it dries clear. Starts as white, dries clear, so it'll prevent you from having any kind of weird lines. So what I'll do is I'll take these lashes and I will put a small amount of glue on each side, and then I will press them from the corner to the outer portion. Don't be afraid to cut these. If you have a smaller girl, you might have to cut them because they might be a little too long for their lashes. Once you have your eyelashes on, then you're going to use a liquid eyeliner. I'm using Bobbi Brown in black ink. This is another thing that you can go ahead and buy from Sephora if you would like. I'm also going to be using a thin angled eyeliner brush. So I'm going to dip it into my liquid eyeliner. And I use this because it is a much easier and pigmented color than a pencil. And I'm going to go from my corner to my inner portion of my eye. And then I'm going to do it to my other side as well. This will also help my eyelashes stay in place. It's adhering them even with the glue. I'm going to go ahead and take a mascara, and I'm going to gel my fake eyelashes to my real eyelashes. Don't forget about your bottom lashes. Those are super important. Now there are only 2 other things that we have to worry about. One of them being an illuminator. I'm going to be using Naked Luminous. I used this one last year as well, and it is glitter based, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it on the top portions of my cheeks, and I'm also going to put it on the tip of my nose. And the major thing that has changed this year is the lipstick color. I wanted it to be easy for you guys to find if you're going to buy the Tarteist Pro Palette and the Duo glue as well as the primer. You can buy all of that at Sephora. So I did pick a color that is at Sephora as well. It is Sephora brand. The color is Reckless, and it is a darker color. And we're going to put this all over our lips. And voila, that is Competition Makeup 2018 for Diamond Dance Works. Can't wait to see you there.